through some of these ads that they sent over
Okay.
because I know there's so much, and I'm not going to remember it all. First, I think I saw the bikini contest and our bike show. Those are two things that are coming up. Saturday is the kickoff bike show. You can bring it in. Jackal's coming. How about that?
Jackal's coming. They put on such a great show and a good time. I mean, I'm sure you've been to a Jackal show before. It is just
70 of them, but you don't want to hear. But he's awesome.
No, he's great. It's a good time. It's like turning on the radio, hearing all the stuff and you're singing along, and you know what's coming, but you can't wait because it's fucking awesome. The energy that this guy brings, and with what he does with Harley and his Rolling Daytona and all the other Rolling Thunder promotions he does, we're giving away a motorcycle to somebody who possibly couldn't get a bagger like that or couldn't get a bike like that. And so to be able to do that is just an honor.
Real quick, well, before we jump into that, how you feel about this new bagger and the CVO and the headlight and the fairing? And I really, really like it a lot. It's probably the first time I've said that about Harley product in quite some time. I'm very strict on what Harley does, and I think sometimes they're really behind the eight ball. I still think they need to come out with a price point on a bike that needs to be a little lower. I think they missed out on that sport bike they were going to come out with. I think they put that engine in the wrong bike in the beginning. This new, the Pan America, but these new CVOs, this new fairing, man, I really do like it on the Street Glide and Road Glide.
Well, the fair, I loved it. I loved it instantly on the Street Glide when I saw it. There was no question in my mind. Boom, love it. The Road Glide, unfortunately, the first pick I saw, which probably was you, was that grainy side shot from the factory where, and it was a bad shot of the bike. Listen, it's polarizing. And I hear everybody saying, I liked it better when it was called an Indian. I like it. Listen, every few years, Indian copies Harley, then Harley will copy something from Indian, and vice versa. They go back and forth.
Don't make it green.
But I like it. From the outside, I like it. I love the Street Glide. I like the Road Glide. But it's when you're sitting in it, looking at it, that's where that fairing is beautiful with that big screen.
Oh, what is it, 8 inches wide?
Have you seen the drawer? The drawer in the Street Glide?
Yeah, that comes out. It's a
snack drawer, man. You open that thing, you lay some Twix in there, but it's too big. You can't fit a Celsius can in there. I tried. But, some people will put their phone, whatever. I'm storing snacks in that thing, so I don't got to smell. It's awesome.
But I'm digging the new style. I think the new president of Harley, Jochen, is going to bring some new stuff to the table. I think he needs to get in there and get some stuff going first. I like what they did with that. I just want to see a lower end model come out. That's more because you got to transfer these metric guys to Harley, and they're never going to make the jump
with the Scout. Like to compete with the Scout. Is that what you're talking?
Yes, but not a Sportster. Oh God, what was it? It was a great bike, and they came out with it a year or two, and then it just went away. It was more of the FXR, FTR. That was a real FXDR.
Yeah, so more of a smaller cruiser, a little lower seat height, a little easier to ride, just kind of.
But they new engine and a fat bomb. You know what I mean? Let's see that.
They've intentionally ignored that market, which probably to their detriment because. And I think they were looking to the electric bikes to maybe get some of the younger riders in and get them kind of hooked on riding, and then they could move up, to the internal combustion engines and, some of the bigger bikes. Maybe they missed the boat with that. But, listen, there's still time. There's still time.
Yes. I mean,
you can go back. They got rid of it. They brought the live wire up and tried to get everybody away from not having the Dynas. Every bike is a soft tail other than the sports the touring bike, and – They tried to do that, and when
they priced that thing real wrong right at the beginning. I mean, you remember when it was the Harley Davidson live wire? Was it $29,000? Like, are you kidding me?
And again, it's always priced when it comes to Harley, and I hate to say that, but it's to move the market. But Harley keeps it. It's like a Cadillac. You can't come up with a $4,000 Cadillac. I get it. But there's still the lower end models and the higher end models. And I just think that to try and get these metric guys to jump from a $4,000, Boulevard to a $20,000, Street Glide, it's tough.
But Harley's got to realize they're not Cadillac. They're not a luxury brand. There are luxury models, but they're more like a Ford or a Chevy. Listen, you can get a Chevy Suburban loaded out, LTZ 71 package for $110,000. All right, you could. They're more that Chevy Ford. They're America. You got to have something. Have something for everybody. It's not that having a lower price bike cheapens your brand. No, it brings people in that can then aspire to more. Is what it is.
Remember when they did?
It's like when you hang out in school and you see that one nerd kid. It's like don't worry that kid's going to bring you down. No, bring that person up. Bring that person up with you. Make them feel better about themselves. They're looking at it the wrong fucking way. And okay, see now, okay.
Remember when when they did the Sportster program, they said buy a Sportster, ride it for whatever, and we'll give you the same money back and move into the next bike when you want to trade up. That was it. That was when I was like, they got it. They get them.
Well, I would love to see programs come back. I mean, programs all went away with COVID. So the last few years we haven't. I mean, we didn't have any bikes to have programs on for the longest time.
Fucking COVID.
Now that we got bikes, we got to see it. You got to earn. And I look at it this way: like when I'm working, a lot of people work very hard to get the job they want. I was born into the family I was born into, and I was blessed to do that. I'm not blind to that fact. I see it as I have to work every day now to earn the job that I already had, to earn the respect of people. And that's what I try to do. And that's what Harley needs to do. You need to work to earn these people. Don't expect people are just going to come to you because you're Harley Davidson. All right. Give them a why. Why am I going to come to you? Not just because you're Harley. Who gives a shit? All right. Show me, Harley, that you care about me as much as I care about you, that you care about me as much as I care about this lifestyle, this brand, this culture. All right. When you show me that, then I'll buy your bike. And we have to do that at the dealership level. All right. And until we do that, we got to earn the right for people to want to do business with us, to ride our product, to, come by from our dealership, service, parts, everything. And
it's great you see that, because if you think, and you said before it was 78, 79 years the Morse name has been doing it. Harley Davidson 100 years. There's 40 somethings my age that I don't know life without Harley Davidson in it or a Morse dealership near me. You know what I mean? Let's face it. I grew up with Jeremy, and him and I when we were young, we're in the garage next to his dad's pan and shovel, being kids, smoking weed, doing stupid shit, living, right next to the Harleys. And, and then I've bought cars from Morse. It's you don't understand and realize that your name, your Harley Davidson, your brand is part of people's livelihood. It's what they've grown up with. You know what I mean? I agree with that 100%. I think it's awesome the way you talk. You understand it. You get it. I'm honored to have you on the show, because I think you're a pretty cool dude after seeing all the stuff you do.
Dude, thank you so much for having me, man. It's really an honor and a treat. When Rebecca told me, she's like, "Hey, would you be able to?" I'm like, just tell me when and where. What I got to do? I'm in. Done.
When I asked her, I said, "There's no way he's going to have 5 minutes to give to us just 2 days before it starts." I said, "Well, we'll at least ask and see." And when she was like, "Yes," he said, "Yes."
This show is what Bike Week is about. All right, this culture, this everything. It's not. I'm not doing you a favor by being on the show. You're doing me a favor, and all your listeners and all your fans a favor. We're all one family in this,
Hey, high tides bring up all ships, right?
But dude, anytime
you I heard from my brother said a quote. He was a Navy chief, and he said, "High tides bring up all ships." And that was one thing that really caught my attention. It's like, whatever ship's on that water, when the high tide goes up, everybody goes up, and that's how you do it. Let's hammer through some of the stuff real quick, because I know I stopped when we were talking about the new brand. So
yeah, I'm sorry, I got.